I got to check off two boxes before anything else. Something that makes me feel purposeful and something that I'm passionate about. If you don't have a purpose driven passion, nothing else really matters because you're no matter how quote unquote successful you might be on paper, how much money you make, the status that you earn, if you're not purpose driven about it, if you're not passionate about it, you're just going through the motions. And going through the motions is really no way to live life.
Yeah. I feel like too, you need to find purpose within what you're doing. Like you said, I feel like sometimes people find a purpose like, oh, I'm going to work because I have a family. And while your family, can be a reason that you bite the bullet with certain jobs or having to make money, I feel like really trying to find a purpose within the job and then find, when you're taking care of your family and you're with your family, your purpose is to be with your family and you're not working because of your family. You know what I mean? Like,
Absolutely.
yeah,
Mhm.
because then you enjoy work more and it's not so much of a, um, how you say, like you're doing it just for the money, just to support your family. But I
Mhm.
do think that your family is a motivation to find that purpose.
Oh, no, without a
And
doubt.
yeah,
Like I said, at that, crisis moment that I had, the first thing that came to my mind is this the version of me that I want my kids to witness?
yeah,
And that was, really a wake up call more than anything else, is that I wanted to make sure that I was portraying the type of character that they could be proud of, and
yeah.
that continues to be my motivation and will continue to be my motivation. And it's hard to find that in just a job versus a career,
Hmm.
but sometimes by necessity you need to make a means to an end. But like you had indicated, Joe, there's always something that you could extract from an experience.
Yes.
I firmly believe now that in life you either win or you learn. There are no losses. There might be setbacks, but there's something that you can gain from that experience that you can parlay into future experiences as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And also, just with having kids, how would you want them to live? Would you want them to go after their dreams? And you can't tell them go after your dreams if that's not what you're doing right now. You need to set that example. And I think you're doing a great job of that because
Thank you.
you're taking all your experiences and you're working for yourself and you're doing great things, Jeff.
I appreciate that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, again, it wasn't a quick fix.
Yep.
I'd love to say you always hear, some of these promotions and these marketing gurus out there like, oh, well, take my course and your life's going to change forever, or read this book. And I'll tell you, it's not that there wasn't value in all of this material that I consumed, but I couldn't sit here and tell you that this one book, this one course, this one coaching call was what did it. It was a compilation of all that, and it was continuing to keep the wheels in motion and continuing to stay focused on the direction that I wanted to go. And I feel like that's where I went off course, is that I lost focus.
Yeah.
So all throughout my childhood, like I said, I wanted to be an athlete. Okay, well, if that wasn't feasibly in the cards, well, then the next thing that I was passionate about was writing about sports. And then life happened because I lost focus. Now, it's not to say that I didn't again gain a lot of great experiences and skills and all of that from those other things, but there's a cause and effect to everything. So because I decided to take that path, inevitably it caused some detours as far as where I ultimately wanted to be. Now, again, looking back, I can certainly pull from that and now leverage it into what I'm doing now. So all's well that ends well. But in the moment, all that frustration was just because I didn't know where to go next. And if I can do anything to help others, it would be to really give them the clarity that they need to know where they want to go, to figure out that intersection between passion and purpose, and then devise a game plan to stay on track with that and not to wander off course and chase whatever the next shiny object is that comes in their